guys, I haven't been able to get internet for days, no matter where I go. So that's just the way it is. So this is a gangstalking video, tarot reading, because gangstalking is huge in the world right now. I have 50 million gangstalking videos and stories yet to tell because it's just such a big thing here, you guys. Even when you work like a job at the Walmart, they got employees there, like people in their 20s and 30s that just gang stalk the people for fun. I'll make a video about what happened to me at the Walmart, but this is a tarot reading. Why people are being gang stalked, and I have a big, massive group of friends around the world who are being gang stalked. So it's November 20th, 2022. I don't know when this video will go up because there's no internet right now where I live. So the reason people are being gang stalked, the reason people join the gang stalking program is to fulfill their own dreams so that they can have security, so they can have emotional happiness, so that they can be provided with all the booze they need and all the money and the security and the comfort that they need. It's so that they can have a guarantee of their own wishes and the things they want. And I know personally many people who work in gang stalking who talk to me about it. So I know this to be true. They sign contracts that guarantee them wealth, that guarantee them immunity from persecution in the courts, no matter what they do. So some gang stalkers, they love to kill people. When the police find that out, they find that out through the prison programs. They find that out from dealing with these people. Then when they deal with somebody who they know loves to kill, they find out who that is. So one of my gang stalkers is somebody who brings a lot of kids into the system. So he brings them into the system for pedophilia, for human trafficking, and for the government and the courts to make money. So here in the province I'm in, our biggest gang stalkers are the courts, the police, the justice system. And it's because they've built such a big industry around people being sick and in detention centers, which is something that nobody in Nova Scotia talks about, all the child centers, because such a massive amount of our population are gang stalkers. So I'm just going to ask for Nova Scotia. I am in contact with groups of people, you guys, that showed me so much proof. They showed me legal documents and everything. So I've seen proof of people being hunted and gang stalked hardcore, and we're all buddies. So what is the percentage of the population of where I'm at in Nova Scotia that actually gang stalks, you guys? And we're a country that's owned by the Queen. The Queen, they say about 40%. I thought it was about 50%. But here's what I say about it being our prison system, our justice system. Here you clearly see somebody who's in a prison, okay? Somebody who's in some sort of disadvantaged state, and they got windows that are barred and people watching from the outside. So our gang stalking programs in the world are for people to fulfill their own desires. They gang stalk other people for their own comfort so that they can have partners, because a lot of people don't realize that gang stalking programs control who marries and who doesn't. They also control which partner comes your way and who doesn't. And a lot of people don't understand that concept. So if you're married or unmarried, or if you're in a bad relationship or a really great one, or if you're, say, the degree that your husband or wife also has been put with you for a reason. And a lot of people can be working for the gang stalking program and not even actually realize. But usually it's people that have some sort of views, and it's always groups, you guys. And this shows me, my gang stalker explained to me the ritual aspect of it. I'm born into a gang stalking program that is massive. It's run by the Mormon church. So they gang stalk women who do this type of work, women who have been baptized Mormon and who have learned lots of their skills through the Mormon teachings. So this was explained to me, this symbol, as being magnetic, as when they do their binding rituals, how the masculine binds its energy to you. This is connected to the King of England, and the King of England and the places that he controls. And he might not control America, but through Jeffrey Epstein's cult and through many other ways they do. So this, people do it for power, they do it for cult status, they do it for occult. This is the symbols of occultism, you guys, and of a powerful leader, a warlock. Okay? So that's actually why people gang stalk, and it's for their own power and for the ritual magic that they are able to do and learn about, and the skill of harnessing the feminine energy to use in magical rituals. Now, what I love about this second part of the reading, this is for all my people being gang stalked, and I get the same answer every time. What are you supposed to do? What are your instructions? And I get such powerful cards. The Ace of Cups is the most spiritual card in the deck. It represents that cup that you see. It represents the Holy Grail. It represents my cup runneth over, that the Lord and divine energies will provide you everything you need. It is spiritual warfare, but your spiritual power comes from God, not from doing witchcraft, warlock witchcraft, okay? This is being done through the King, okay? The bloodline of the royal families. And gang stalking is very old, you guys. This reminds me of Saint Benedictine. Look him up in the story of the crow that saved his life. Saint Benedictine himself was gang-stalked by his own monks. Okay? And they tried to kill him by putting poison in his food and in his drink. And his crow friend saved him. Okay? And God often works through animals. God can appear to you at any time, and he and she does all the time. For you, especially those being gang-stalked, because you are chosen. So remember, it's spiritual warfare. If you turn to the spirit world, God will always fill your cup back up, no matter what they take from you. No matter if they send 10,000 people your way to gangstalk you, they will always be burned over and over and over again. And especially when you start, if you send them love and forgiveness, that's how you cause them the most pain. They will start to have the tears and all the things that they send your way. And when I asked for more clarity, like here I asked for 2, here I asked for 2, I almost got the same card. Spirit communication, connection with the subconscious mind, connection with the psychic world, connection with water and the healing waters, and psychic ability. This cup represents everything coming from Jesus. It represents that holy divine cup of communion, okay? Not the cup that they got up here that's full of ritual magic, okay? Your cup is full of God's energy. As long as you keep turning to God, you are going to be the star in all of this. God will provide you every single thing you need. You see, the bread, the water, the fish, every single thing you need. The sacred symbols of the lotus up here again. He will bring you everything you need. Gangstalkers, even if they have the whole royal family and 10,000 people doing black magic on you, they can't touch you. If you want to try, go look up Saint Benedictine, get yourself a little medal, bring it to the church, have the priest bless it, and put holy water on it, and you learn the Saint Benedictine prayer. Keep sending it out to them. It's going to burn them. Trust me. Peace out. We got this, gangstalkers, and don't give up communicating with Holy Spirit and communicating your truth. There's a doorway here for you. You have specially been chosen to be gangstalked so that you can turn this around. Okay? Let's see what's going to happen in general with the gangstalking programs, you guys, because so many people here in Canada, I know a big group, you guys, that's working on some serious shit. Every one of us is attacked in a different way. They think they got me shut down. They think what's going to happen in general to the gangstalking programs that are going on. What's going to happen? Because what they're saying is that they're going to just up these programs till they got everybody in detention centers, in prisons, and in FEMA camps. But let's see what's going to happen in regards to these massive gang stalking programs. They're going to come to an end, you guys. When you see the world card, somebody, you see, we got the same symbols as we had on there. We got the infinity symbols. We got that lion down there. We got the crow. We got the staff. We got the crown. This is coming to an end somehow. What is going to happen to the gangstalking programs? And for me, this is the four corners of the earth. Here's my energy up here. We got the energy of a Taurus. We got the Leo. We got the Scorpion. But this is all four corners. So here we go, you guys. Here we had the double twos. Here we got the double twos. So people joining together have figured out a way to globally. So we get the world being featured 2 times in the card. So it's being worked on by a group, and I know many groups that are serious groups, you guys. What are my instructions? My gangstalkers is the Justice Department and the police. What are my instructions here in Nova Scotia, just in general? How are we going to make out with that? Oh. I keep telling these pieces of shit. I keep telling them their times are coming, you guys. And when I ask for the gang stalking programs in Canada, I always get the native, I always get some sort of native symbol. There are people rising up from the dead. We got the SOS symbol up there of like the Red Cross. I don't know what this symbol is, but I know what this card is. Their judgment day is coming. Because you guys, when I call around the world, what I am hearing is that they are getting a lot of calls from Nova Scotia agencies around the world tell me that the #1 province in all of Canada where they're getting the most distress calls. What's going to happen? What are my instructions in regards? Just keep talking. Their karma is coming, you guys. Their karma is coming. There are people working on this that are in a legal capacity, you guys. There's the rant. My name backwards is rant. And I keep telling them, I'm not giving up, dead or alive. You guys, I made sure that all the illegal things that was done to me and my daughter was sent around the world. They might got all the money in the world back in them. But there's somebody in a very big position of power, and just keep telling. When I am online and doing live streams, and like every day, you guys, I'm in contact with people, and we're discussing this, and we're sharing information, and I'm looking at people's files, and I see the same thing every time. People think that people running these programs are also powerful, but they're not right now. They're really not. And they just is a gang who is doing ritual magic and ritual abuse that for some reason a lot of people don't know how to counteract that. But you can only counteract it by giving back the same energy that they're given, but you do it in the white light. So people who do ritual abuse only have the energy of air to work with. Satan is the prince of air. He only runs one of the elements, okay? He is no match for God or the energy of the white light. He is no match.